Hello everyone, welcome to Filthy Clean Vegan. Today we are making one of my absolute favourite meal prep staple recipes, the lentil soup. This is one of my favourite things to make on a Saturday afternoon and then roll out over the week or freeze and use throughout the month as and when I need it. It's really hearty, really delicious, works great over the winter, but also great when you've had a long day and you just want something super quick with a bit of bread. Here we're just cooking down some onions and some garlic. The trick with this is low and slow. Repeat that mantra to yourself, low and slow, low and slow. Keep your hob pretty much as low as it will go and just slowly let all the flavours seep out. In a minute we're going to add some carrots and celery. These will form the base of the soup and it's important that you get as many flavours out of them as possible. You want to open them up, you want to soften them, and you want to let all their flavours and nutrients seep out. Add a bit of salt in at this point if you want, because the salt works well to open everything up. Essentially, we're just forming the gorgeous flavour base of this whole dish. The spices will do their work, the lentils will do their work, everything will do its work, but if you don't nail the base, you're never going to let the soup reach its full flavoursome potential. It takes about 10 minutes max to cook everything down. Then you can add your spices, add your tomatoes, and eventually add your lentils and everything. When you do your tomatoes, pour them out and then use a bit of water from the tap just to swirl around the tin and get that chucked in at the end. We add soy milk into this recipe too. You can use whatever milk if that's what you've got, but I wouldn't recommend it. I'd stay stick to soy because it's a fairly neutral taste. If you add a nut milk in, it might make it taste a bit funny, and if you add coconut milk in, well, that's just going to give it obviously a coconutty flavour. Once you've got all the ingredients in, you pretty much leave it, let it simmer for about 40 minutes until the lentils soak up all the water and are nice and fluffy. What I'm showing you here is a process that you can do throughout cooking, where you gently press down on the surface of the soup just to lift up any of the excess on there. Honestly, I'm just doing it for show. I don't tend to scoop it off unless I'm making a dish for friends or something, because I don't really think it matters, but it just adds a bit of a creamier look to it. So it's 100% up to you. It's a lot more prominent when you're actually simmering it down and the layers are separated. But here I just wanted to show you on camera how to get it all off. It's not a big deal because eventually you're going to blend down the soup anyway. It's 100% up to your preference. I used a hand blender to blend down this soup and it went everywhere. However, you could do that or put it in an actual blender. Once it's done, this soup is hearty, it's thick, it's gorgeous, and it's so warming. Add a bit of lemon zest at the end, just to give it a nice bit of flavour and a nice zing to the recipe. It really does make all the difference, even if it's not got an overwhelming taste of lemon, because you don't really want that in your soup. But yeah, this dish is great. I really recommend you try it. Lentils are a great source of protein. There's loads of flavours and loads of spices in this dish. It's incredible with a piece of crusty bread. Thank you for watching everyone, and we'll see you next time.